We begin with a question that could redefine the way you see yourself and your reality. What if you could instantly elevate your entire being into the highest vibrational state possible? A state where you are fully aligned with the infinite, where universal energy flows through you effortlessly, and where the fifth dimension becomes your natural state of existence. This might sound abstract, even unattainable, but the truth is that this state is not a distant goal. It is right here, right now, waiting for you to step into it. The only thing standing between you and this multi-dimensional reality is the conditioning that convinces you it's out of reach. The universe operates on vibration. This is not a metaphor, it's physics, spirituality, and experience converging into one truth. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, and every action you take carries a frequency. These frequencies ripple through you and the world around you, shaping your experience of reality. When you vibrate at a low frequency, rooted in fear, scarcity, or anger, you align with a reality that reflects those energies back to you. But when you vibrate at a high frequency, rooted in love, gratitude, and connection, you access the unlimited possibilities of creation. And then there's the fifth dimension, a vibrational state so elevated that it transcends the limitations of time, space, and ego. It's not a physical place, but a state of being, a frequency you can align with in any moment.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lessons.
The question is, why aren't we all living in this state already? The answer lies in the invisible weights that keep us tethered to lower dimensions: fear, doubt, judgment, and resistance. These are the energies that pull us back into patterns of survival, separation, and stagnation. But here's the truth: these weights are not permanent. They are not who you are. They are simply energetic illusions that you have the power to release. And the moment you release them, you rise instantly, effortlessly. Let's start with the most profound realization. You are not your thoughts or emotions. This is something you may have heard before, but let's go deeper. Most of us walk through life believing that the voice in our heads is who we are, that inner monologue. The endless stream of worries, plans, and judgments feels so personal, so constant, that it becomes our identity. But here's the shift. You are not the voice. You are the awareness behind the voice. You are the silent, infinite presence that observes the thoughts, but is not bound by them. Similarly, you are not your emotions. Emotions are energy in motion, passing through you, but they are not the essence of you. Take a moment now to observe your thoughts. Notice them without judgment, like clouds passing through the sky. Who is noticing them? That's you, the real you, the you that exists beyond thought and form. This awareness is your gateway to the fifth dimension because it vibrates at the frequency of truth. The moment you stop identifying with the noise of the mind and emotions, you create space for something higher to emerge. That space is freedom. Next, consider the power of your focus. Your attention is the most valuable resource you have, because where your attention goes, energy flows. If your attention is consumed by fear, anger, or lack, you amplify those vibrations and experience them as your reality. But if your attention is fixed on love, gratitude, and possibility, you align with the highest frequencies available to you. And this is not just an idea, it's a practice. Right now, ask yourself, what am I focusing on in this moment? Is it expanding me or contracting me? Whatever you notice, don't judge it. Simply redirect your attention to something that uplifts you. A simple way to do this is through gratitude. Think of one thing you're grateful for right now, no matter how small. Feel that gratitude fully in your heart. Notice how your energy shifts instantly. That's the power of focus. Now, let's explore one of the most profound truths of the fifth dimension. You are connected to everything. This is not just a spiritual concept, it's a vibrational reality. In lower dimensions, we live under the illusion of separation. We see ourselves as isolated individuals, disconnected from one another and from the universe. This illusion creates fear, competition, and a sense of lack. But when you rise into the higher frequencies, you begin to see the oneness of all things. You realize that you are not separate from the people around you, from the earth beneath your feet, or from the divine energy that flows through everything. Take a moment to reflect on this. Where in your life are you still holding onto the illusion of separation? Perhaps it's in a relationship where you feel resentment or judgment. Perhaps it's in the way you view yourself as somehow unworthy or disconnected from the infinite. Whatever it is, I invite you to soften. Instead of resisting, allow yourself to feel the connection that has always been there. Imagine the walls of separation dissolving, replaced by the energy of unity. This shift alone can elevate your vibration instantly. All of this leads to just single profound realization. You already have everything you need to enter the highest vibrational state. It's not about becoming something more. It's about peeling back the layers of illusion and conditioning that have covered up the truth of who you already are. You are infinite. You are connected. You are love. Now let me leave you with a question that will begin to unravel the deepest truths within you. If you were no longer bound by fear, doubt, or limitation, who would you be? How would you think, feel, and act? What would your life look like if you lived every moment in the highest vibrational state, fully aligned with the infinite? Let that question sink in. The answer is already within you, waiting to be uncovered. Let's begin with a profound truth that most people overlook. The fifth dimension is not a destination. It's a way of being. It's not something you reach after years of spiritual practice or a place you travel to when you leave this physical existence. It's an energetic frequency that is always present, always available. The question is not whether the fifth dimension exists. The question is whether you are tuned into it. Think of it like a radio station. It's always broadcasting, but unless your internal dial is adjusted to the right frequency, you won't hear it. The good news is, tuning in is simpler than you think. It requires awareness, intention, and the willingness to release what no longer serves you. The first secret to amplifying your vibration is understanding the role of your energy field. You are not just a body or even a mind. You are an energetic being, radiating vibrations in all directions. Your energy field, or aura, extends far beyond your physical body, and it is constantly interacting with the energy around you. Every thought, emotion, and experience you have leaves an imprint on this field. When your energy field is clear, strong, and aligned, you naturally vibrate at higher frequencies. But when it becomes cluttered with fear, negativity, or attachments, your vibration lowers, and the fifth dimension feels distant. Here's the key. Your energy field reflects your inner state. If you want to amplify your vibration, you must first take responsibility for the energy you are carrying. Ask yourself, what am I holding on to that is not mine? What am I allowing into my field that is lowering my frequency? These could be old beliefs, unresolved emotions, or even the energy of others that you've absorbed unconsciously. The moment you become aware of these energetic patterns, you can begin to release them. One of the most effective ways to clear your energy field is through intentional breath work. Your breath is the bridge between your physical body and your energetic self. It is the most direct way to shift your vibration in an instant. Right now, let's do a simple practice together. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs completely. Hold it for a moment, and as you exhale through your mouth, imagine releasing any energy that doesn't belong to you. Feel it leaving your body, your mind, and your field. Repeat this a few times and notice how your energy begins to lighten, expand, and align. This is not just a relaxation technique, it's a vibrational reset. Another secret to amplifying your vibration lies in your relationship with your emotions. Most people view emotions as something that happens to them, something they have to manage or control. But emotions are not your enemy. They are your guides. Each emotion carries a specific frequency, and they are constantly giving you feedback about your energetic alignment. Low vibrational emotions like fear, anger, and shame are not bad. They are simply signals that something within you is out of alignment with your highest truth. Similarly, high vibrational emotions like love, joy, and gratitude are signs that you are in harmony with the universe. The key is not to suppress or avoid your emotions, but to feel them fully without attaching to them. When you feel an emotion arise, ask yourself, What is this emotion trying to teach me? What part of me is seeking healing or attention? Instead of resisting the emotion, allow it to move through you like a wave. Feel it, honor it, and then let it go. This practice of emotional awareness and release is one of the most powerful ways to raise your vibration and maintain fifth dimensional awareness. Now let's talk about your thoughts. If emotions are energy in motion, thoughts are the architects of that energy. Every thought you think sends out a vibrational signal, creating ripples in your energy field and the quantum field around you. When you think thoughts of love, possibility, and abundance, you align with the higher frequencies of the fifth dimension. But when you dwell on fear, lack, or limitation, you anchor yourself in lower vibrations. It's not about forcing yourself to think positively all the time. It's about becoming aware of the thoughts you are choosing and consciously shifting them when they don't serve you. Here's a question to reflect on. What stories am I telling myself about who I am and what is possible for me? These stories are the foundation of your vibration. If you believe you are small, unworthy, or powerless, your vibration will reflect that. But if you choose to believe that you are infinite, connected, and capable of creating anything, your vibration will rise accordingly. The choice is always yours. The more you align your thoughts with the truth of your infinite nature, the more effortlessly you will amplify your vibration. Let's bring this into practical action. Imagine your mind is like a garden. Every thought you think is a seed. Some seeds grow into beautiful flowers, while others grow into weeds that choke the life out of your garden. Right now, take a moment to observe your garden. What are you planting? Are you nurturing the seeds of love, joy, and abundance? Or are you allowing the weeds of fear and doubt to take over? The good news is you can start weeding your garden at any time. You can choose to plant new seeds, seeds that reflect the highest version of yourself. Every time you do this, you amplify your vibration. Another essential secret to maintaining fifth dimensional awareness is your relationship with the present moment. The fifth dimension exists beyond the confines of time and space. It is not something you access in the future or something you remember from the past. It is here, now. When you are fully present, you naturally align with the higher frequencies of the universe. But when your mind is caught up in regrets about the past or worries about the future, you disconnect from the infinite possibilities of the present. Ask yourself, am I fully here or am I somewhere else? If you find yourself drifting into the past or the future, gently bring your attention back to the now. One of the simplest ways to do this is through your senses. Notice what you can see, hear, feel, and smell in this moment. Feel the rhythm of your breath, the beating of your heart. The more present you become, the more you will feel the vibrational current of the fifth dimension flowing through you. Finally, let's explore the most important secret of all. Your vibration is amplified through connection. In the fifth dimension, there is no separation. You are not an isolated being, cut off from others or the world around you. You are an expression of the infinite oneness that connects all things. The more you recognize and honor this connection, the more your vibration will rise. Take a moment to reflect on this. Where in my life am I still holding on to the illusion of separation? Perhaps it's in your relationships, where you feel resentment or judgment. Perhaps it's in your relationship with yourself, where you feel unworthy or disconnected from the divine. Whatever it is, I invite you to soften, to open, and to remember the truth. You are never alone. You are always connected. When you embrace this connection, you move into the highest vibrational state effortlessly. Let me leave you with a thought to carry forward. What would it mean to live every moment as if you were already vibrating at the highest frequency of the fifth dimension? What if you didn't wait for enlightenment, healing, or external changes to raise your vibration? What if you chose, right now, to embody the truth of who you are? The answer is already within you, waiting to be discovered. Now that we've explored the essence of raising your vibration and aligning with the fifth dimension, let's shift into the practical realm. The truth is, entering the highest vibrational state is not a one-time event. It's a living, breathing practice, a way of showing up for yourself and the universe every single day. While the realization of your connection to the infinite is profound, the real magic lies in learning how to sustain that connection and create effortlessly from it. This is the path to mastery, where your vibration becomes not just an occasional experience, but your natural state of being. To begin, let's address a common misconception. High vibrational states are not about avoiding challenges or living in a bubble of positivity. Life in this world is dynamic, ever-changing, and filled with contrasts. Challenges, setbacks, and even moments of lower vibration are part of the human experience. The key isn't to escape them or pretend they don't exist. It's to learn how to flow through them while staying rooted in your truth. Imagine yourself as an unshakable mountain. The winds may howl, the storms may rage, but your foundation remains steady. This is vibrational mastery, the ability to maintain your alignment even in the face of external chaos. To do this, you must first cultivate a deep sense of inner stillness. Stillness is the anchor that keeps you aligned with the higher frequencies of the fifth dimension. Without stillness, it's easy to get swept up in the noise of the external world, its fears, distractions, and demands. One of the simplest ways to create stillness is through a daily practice of silence. This doesn't have to mean hours of meditation or isolation. Even just 5 minutes of sitting quietly, focusing on your breath and allowing your thoughts to settle can transform your vibration. In these moments of silence, you reconnect with your essence, the part of you that is always whole and untouched by external circumstances. From this place of stillness, you can begin to observe rather than react. This is one of the most powerful skills you can develop. Most people live in a constant state of reaction, reacting to their thoughts, emotions, and the world around them. But when you step into the role of the observer, You create a space between the stimulus and your response. In that space lies your freedom. For example, when fear arises, instead of being consumed by it, you can simply notice it. You can say, there is fear, and allow it to pass through you without attaching to it. This practice alone can prevent you from being pulled into lower vibrations and keep you aligned with the higher frequencies of the fifth dimension. And another essential aspect of sustaining your vibration is embodiment. It's one thing to understand these concepts intellectually, but it's another to live them fully in your body, your actions, and your choices. Embodiment means bringing your higher vibration into every aspect of your life, not just when you're meditating or doing spiritual practices, but in the way you eat, move, speak, and interact with others. Ask yourself, am I living in a way that reflects the vibration I wish to sustain? For example, if you want to vibrate at the frequency of love, are your actions rooted in love? If you want to align with abundance, are your thoughts and choices expansive or restrictive? True alignment happens when your thoughts, emotions, and actions are all resonating at the same high frequency. One of the most practical tools for sustaining your vibration is the practice of intentional creation. In the fifth dimension, you are a creator, not a victim. Reality doesn't happen to you, it happens through you. Every thought, emotion, and belief you hold is a brushstroke, painting the canvas of your experience. The question is, are you creating consciously or unconsciously? Most people create by default, driven by their fears, doubts, and subconscious programming. But when you step into the role of the creator, you take full responsibility for your vibration and your reality. Start by setting clear intentions. An intention is not just a wish or a goal, it's a vibrational command that aligns you with the frequency of what you desire. For example, if your intention is to experience more joy, don't just think about joy, feel it, embody it, act as if it is already yours. The universe doesn't respond to what you want, it responds to what you are. When your vibration matches the energy of your intention, creation becomes effortless. Another powerful tool for intentional creation is visualization. This is not just about imagining what you want, it's about feeling it as if it's already real. Close your eyes and picture yourself living in the highest vibrational state. See yourself surrounded by love, abundance, and peace. Feel the joy, the gratitude, the expansion in every cell of your being. The more vividly you can feel it, the more you magnetize it into your reality. Visualization is not about escaping the present moment. It's about aligning your present vibration with the energy of your highest potential. But what happens when doubt creeps in? When the old fears and limitations try to pull you back into lower vibrations? This is where resilience comes in. Vibrational mastery doesn't mean you'll never face challenges. It means you'll know how to navigate them without losing your alignment. When doubt arises, don't fight it. Acknowledge it, thank it for showing you where you still have room to grow, and then choose to realign. Remember, every challenge is an opportunity to deepen your mastery. The more you practice shifting back into alignment, the easier it becomes. Finally, let's talk about the power of connection. The fifth dimension is not a solitary experience. It is a shared frequency. You are not meant to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, inspire you, and reflect the truth of your infinite nature. Seek out communities, teachers, and relationships that resonate with your highest vibration. When you connect with others from a place of love and unity, your vibration is amplified exponentially. Together, we rise. Now, let me leave you with one final question. What would it feel like to trust completely and unconditionally in your own ability to sustain the highest vibrational state, not just in fleeting moments, but as a way of life? What would it feel like to know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you are always connected to the infinite, always supported by the universe, and always capable of creating the reality you desire? That feeling is your truth. It has always been within you. The only thing left to do is remember. Step into this state, we must first explore the idea of surrender. Surrender is often misunderstood. It is not about giving up or passively accepting whatever happens. True surrender is the act of letting go of control, not because you are powerless, but because you are trusting in a higher intelligence that is infinitely more expansive than the ego's limited perspective. Think about it. How much energy do we waste trying to control every detail of our lives? How often do we cling to outcomes, resist change, or fight against challenges, believing that we must do everything alone? This creates resistance, and resistance lowers your vibration. Surrender, on the other hand, allows you to flow with the energy of the universe. It's the recognition that you don't have to make things happen. All you have to do is align with the energy of what you desire and allow it to unfold naturally. Imagine the difference between swimming against the current of a powerful river and letting the current carry you effortlessly to your destination. Surrender is that effortless flow. It's about trusting that the universe is always working in your favor, even when you can't see the bigger picture. Here's an important question to ask yourself. Where in my life am I still resisting the flow of the universe? Maybe it's in your relationships, where you're holding on to control or expectations. Maybe it's in your career, where you're chasing goals from a place of fear or scarcity. Or maybe it's in your spiritual journey itself, where you're trying so hard to simply be. Whatever it is, take a moment to reflect on what would happen if you let go. Not in a way that feels like defeat, but in a way that feels like freedom. What would it feel like to release the need to control and trust fully in the divine intelligence that flows through you and around you? This brings us to the next realization, where you are not the creator of universal energy, you are the conduit. The energy of the fifth dimension is not something you generate. It's something you allow to move through you. Imagine yourself as a hollow reed, open and clear, through which the energy of the universe flows freely. The clearer your channel, the more effortlessly this energy flows. But when your channel is clogged with fear, attachments, limiting beliefs, or unresolved emotions, the energy becomes blocked and you feel disconnected. To become a clear channel, you must first commit to clearing anything that obstructs the flow of universal energy through you. This is not a one-time process. It's an ongoing practice of self-awareness and release. Start by asking yourself, what am I holding on to that no longer serves me? These could be old stories about yourself, outdated beliefs about how the world works, or even physical habits and environments that drain your energy. Let them go. The more you release, the lighter you become, and the more you open yourself to the infinite energy of creation. One of the most powerful tools for clearing your channel is forgiveness. Forgiveness is not about condoning harmful actions or pretending that pain didn't happen. It's about releasing the energetic weight of resentment, anger, and judgment that keeps you tethered to lower vibrations. When you forgive, you free yourself. Who or what are you still holding on to in anger or pain? What would it feel like to release that burden, to forgive, not just for their sake, but for your own freedom? This act of forgiveness clears your energy field, allowing universal energy to flow through you without obstruction. Now, let's talk about the magic of receptivity. In a world that glorifies action and doing, we often forget the power of simply being open to receive. The fifth dimension operates on a frequency of flow, not force. It's not about pushing, striving, or efforting your way toward what you want. It's about creating the space for the universe to deliver its gifts to you in perfect timing. But to receive, you must first believe that you are worthy. This is where many people get stuck. Deep down, they don't feel deserving of love, abundance, or ease. And so they unconsciously block the flow of these energies. Ask yourself, do I truly believe that I am worthy of the infinite blessings of the universe? If there's any part of you that doubts this, bring it into the light of your awareness. Recognize that your worthiness is not something you earn. It is inherent. You are worthy simply because you exist. The universe does not withhold its energy from you. It flows to you endlessly. Your only job is to open yourself to receive it. One of the simplest ways to practice receptivity is through gratitude. Gratitude is not just an emotion. It's a vibrational state of being that aligns you with the flow of abundance. When you are grateful, you are signaling to the universe, I am open. I am ready. I trust in the perfection of all that is. Take a moment right now to feel gratitude for something in your life. It could be something small, like the warmth of the sun on your skin, or the breath filling your lungs. Feel that gratitude deeply and notice how your energy shifts. This is the state of receptivity. The more you cultivate it, the more easily you become a channel for infinite energy. Finally, let's explore the ultimate realization. You are not separate from the universe. You are the universe, experiencing itself through your unique expression. This truth is not something you need to intellectually understand. It's something you feel deep in your being. When you fully embody this truth, you dissolve the illusion of separation. You stop seeing yourself as a small, limited being trying to achieve enlightenment or reach the fifth dimension. You realize that you are the fifth dimension. You are the infinite energy of the universe flowing through human form. Close your eyes for a moment and feel this truth. Feel the vastness of the universe within you. Feel the energy of the stars, the earth, and all of creation flowing through your body. This is who you are. You are infinite. You are powerful. You are already everything you've been seeking. Let me leave you with one final question. What would it feel like to live every moment as the clearest channel for the universe's infinite energy? Not just occasionally, but as your natural state of being. The answer is not something you need to find. It's something you already are. You simply need to remember.